Hello, 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 hello. We are doing SRT clearing on fertility and creativity. Seems like a good one to do as we're sort of approaching spring in 2023 at the time of recording. Not quite there yet to spring, but it's a good one to do. So, should we do this? Let's get stuck in. Okay, so, right, let's see, where fertility and creativity, we are at 10% positive. Oh, there it goes, 100% negative. Okay. And in terms of consciousness, we're at spirit status, so one above the bottom there. So we're just going to ask your high self teams, my God team, to do clearing on fertility and creativity. Bring it up to 100% positive, down to 0 negative, and all the way up to radiant love, new paradigm level of consciousness. You've given me loads of ideas recently, so I got a huge list from before, but even just recently loads to do. So fertility will cover everything from pregnancy, motherhood, womb, but it's also fertility, it's the Empress card in the tarot, so we're also looking at creativity, so fertility in terms of ideas and inspiration as well. So it's a good one, in fact, for everybody to do fertility, and also for men as well, for sperm fertility, so it's a bit of a catch-all in that respect. So it's fertility, creativity, everything that falls under the umbrella of that. Just clearing away, lots of clearing away. Here's a good tool. If you have difficulty working on yourself, set up a mirror and see yourself in the mirror and work on the reflection in the mirror as if you were clearing someone else. That's something in my little book here, but it's quite a well-known one, working with the mirror, a reflection of yourself. Some people have difficulty working on themselves, and so yeah, it's a good one to do, isn't it? You can do that with EFT. You can tap on a teddy bear and things like that as well, or an object, or even focus on somebody else, a sister or a brother or whatever, and tap on them or work on them through you. The healing only ever takes place in you anyway, so like doing the healing now will take place in me, but through shared consciousness you will be affected by this healing as well. This is why it's always good to, when you're working with a healer, therapist, coach, that you choose somebody that has that experience, that's walked the walk, that's already been there and done that, and worked through all the difficulties and challenges, and has really worked on themselves. So chart 11, we're straight to soul energy programming with this one. So again, the bulk of the clearing is at the beginning and at the end by the teams. So we are clearing dysfunction of soul consciousness, again at soul level, Lord of Lords level. So let's clear all of that away there. So although these charts may not produce very much, most of the clearing is done in the mop-up process or the prep to work process, or right at the very beginning. We just don't get to see it all. Just know and accept that it's done. Always for your highest good. Chart 25, this is going to be a very quick clearing. So you are a creative and fertile lot, which is nice. Ramifications, final issues, things that are hidden, buried or covered up. Let's just get all of those cleared away. And I'm only using the SRT charts in these clearings. So these are just SRT clearings, just light group clearings. They're a taster really. But in my personal SRT packages, I use other charts as well. I have a big long checklist that I go through for people. Sometimes things show up and sometimes they don't. I have some abundance and prosperity charts. I have some, quite a few health charts. I have all sorts of charts, actually, extra charts. So sometimes nothing shows up in the other charts, sometimes it does. Anything else? Okay, and chart 32, which is checklist. Inside. Group 7. Okay, what numbers in group 7? Number 1 and number 4. Any others in group 7? Any others on this chart? I'm going to get my book out then. Let's have a look at group 1. Numbers 1 and 4 from group 7. So bear with me. What it's about. Group 7. So number 1, I'm just going to read these to you. So number 1, light energy discord in the spiritual realms blocks the final blessing. The discord is caused by beings of light who are in the spiritual realms. It is amazing to me that spiritually illumined beings at the level of spirit and above on chart 3, which is the levels of consciousness, can still be involved in discord. Spirit says the major problem is ego, as they are afraid they will lose their personal identity if they become one with the one consciousness. So we just ask for the angels of light and the high council to work with them to release their fear and free them from ego. We're just going to ask that now, that the angels of light and high council work with them to release their fear, can't say it, and free them from ego right now. So that's number 1, group 7. I think the other one was number 4. So we'll just get to that in a moment. Just clearing those beings of light, because that's affecting you. There we go. Is that one cleared? What percentage is that one cleared? Okay. And number 4 is into infinity. The soul is aware that love is the only energy. The infinite illumined soul is aware that love is all there is. going to break into song there. From the position of the human expression, that concept is difficult to accept. On the one hand, many religions accept the belief that God is love, and on the other hand, God will send you to hell if you do not fulfill certain beliefs and requirements. That's in a religion, of course. They are certain that anyone who does not believe as they believe will go to hell and burn forever and ever. They do not promote love, but fear. God is a God of love and not fear, and will send no one to hell. There is no hell after you leave the physical body. The only hell is the challenges and difficulties we encounter in physical life. We have all been through our personal hell on earth. So we're just going to ask that all of that fear is cleared there, because that's what group 4 is. That's what number 4 and group 7 is about. Let's clear those beliefs that there is a hell. There's a wonderful spiritual book called A Wanderer in the Spirit Lands, and it's by an Italian writer. Can't remember his name. I posted it on Twitter recently, and it's an old favourite of mine, because instead of everything being all love and light, it's about the journey of a murderer who passed over. I don't know, I can't remember now whether he was hung or something along those lines, but anyway, he passed over, and it was his journey back to his loved one who was still on the earth plane, who was pure and loving and giving and everything else. And it was, if anything would put you off committing crimes, it's that book, because although there's no hell, as such, there are lower realms of, lower in inverted commas, where there's very little light. But he was given help from, I think it was a monk, and then he learned more and more about love and opened up more and more about love, and began serving other beings. There was some that just didn't want to move on, but he wanted to move on, and it was about his journey. It's not for the faint-hearted, that book, I have to say. But it was also very beautiful at the same time. So it was a channeled book. And there's another one which is a very beautiful book. What's it called? It's one of my favourites. Helen Greaves' book about a nun, channeled by a nun, and it was about a journey of somebody again who passed over, and what that person found and what took place. And it was, I can't remember, Beyond the Light or something like that. I can't remember. It was one of my favourite books. It's a Helen Greaves book, and that was just fantastic. That was a very beautiful book. So both very different books, but both very enlightening at the same time. If you're interested in what goes on after death. Very, very interesting. Right, so that's done. Are they done? Yeah, and what percentage does that clear? So that's good. So is there anything else to clear before we go to mop up? No, so let's clear whatever needs to be cleared during mop up, please. Good, everyone's high is good. Clearing across all energy bodies as well, please. Thank you. Get all that information there. All about the SRT. My big thick file. This, by the way, is what a brain restructuring form looks like. This is the older form. They have newer forms now, but I like the older one best. I'm more familiar with that one. And that's all the modalities, the dominance of the, I don't know if you can see it because it's back to front, but we look at your modality assessment. We look at the restructuring of the eyes, homolateral crawl, cross crawl, reading brain, left brain, right brain. I want to learn to read. I want to learn to succeed. All these things. We look at the latissimus dorsi, so tests for adrenals. We also look down here at the peripheral vision. It's not written down. And then we look at negative concrete basis, and so these are karmic statements that are downloaded in the first 4 years of your life to work through, and we compile them. I have to go through several charts to compile them, literally word for word. Present life negative base areas like abandonment, betrayal, anger, that kind of thing. And they all get cleared, and then we replace them with positive statements. that are more constructive, shall we say. It can be very, very powerful, the brain restructuring. That's part of the package that comes in. So, oops. Right, okay, are we done? Is there any other business? No. Okay. So, soul happy, will it hold? Soul free? Yep. Okay. What's it running at now? 100 positive, 0 negative. It feels much lighter. And at radiant love, new paradigm level. Job done. So drink lots of water. Don't do more than 2 of these clearings a day. And I will see you on the next clearing. Any questions, pop them down below, and send you lots of love. Bye.